All right, here, wrestling fans, we are back at the intersection of North Main and Elm for the Barre Heritage Festival as Green Mountain Wrestling continues on with the Granite City Showdown III. My name is Peter DeLonge. Thank you so much for joining us once again on the YouTube page. If you haven't already, click like and hit subscribe and be notified by hitting the bell whenever we upload new content. Right now, coming out of the ring and now in the ring, Ryan Mooney, the rabid honey badger. Keep your distance. He wears a muzzle when he's among the people for a reason. This dude's a fighter. Always got to be on your guard when around Ryan Mooney. And today, he's looking to knock off one of the top names in Green Mountain Wrestling. Everybody's looking to rack up the wins nowadays. Ryan Mooney feels that he's been looked over in the past, and he's ready to be undeniable. He would never hit Tony Morris. He would never do it. And nowadays, the question has to be asked, whenever you're in a tough situation, what would Jobz do? Jobz is here to do work, one half of the Ultimate Powers. Jobz here at Green Mountain Wrestling from the beginning. Plenty of footage of past events featuring Jobz. You can go back on our YouTube page for free and check it all out. Jobz looking to knock off the rabid honey badger today in front of the crowd here in Barre, Vermont. And that'd be quite the nice feather in his cap to knock off the product of the Ring of Honor Dojo. What kind of spray does he have? What is he doing? All right, we're getting lost in the sauce. Before we go any further, let's kick it over to Tony Morse for the opening announcement.
Nothing to laugh about. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And is brought to you by Vermont Clean and Green. Locally owned and operated by a native Vermonter, Vermont Clean and Green is an all-in-one property care business specializing in power washing and yard care services. Vermont Clean and Green, beautifying Vermont 1 yard at a time.
Oh yeah! Really long sponsor. I paid my salary.
Introducing first, in the corner to my right, hailing from his natural habitat, and weighing in at 175 pounds, Rabid Ryan Mooney! And his opponent from Coventry, Vermont, and weighing in at 210 pounds, he's here to do work, Jobz! And showing referee for this contest, Steve Nova!
We're having a private moment here. Don't get involved in our private conversation yet. Nosy.
Steve Nova on the officiating business tonight. And before we get going, let's be sure to give a quick shout out to our tag team partner for this matchup, none other than Vermont Clean and Green Pressure Washing and Yard Services. Thank you so much once again for sponsoring the action here at Green Mountain Wrestling and sponsoring independent wrestling itself in the great state of Vermont. Vermont Clean and Green. And something tells me that might even be sunscreen, because the sun is hammering down on us all today. And the bell has rung. The matchup has begun. And I'm sure Jobz would love to knock off this Ring of Honor Dojo.
My name is spelled correctly. It's grammatically correct. Okay, it's a fact.
Ryan Mooney having words with the crowd. The crowd claiming he has rabies, and Ryan Mooney saying, no duh, it's in my name. As I was saying, Jobz would love to knock off a product of the Ring of Honor Dojo. And that would be quite the feat for Jobz to be able to pull off here, as Ryan Mooney is a world-traveled veteran. He is a world-class athlete. He is well known in the independent circuit as being a very tough individual, high-profile matches all the time. And with the heavyweight title looming not far away, a win over a guy like Ryan Mooney would certainly make it difficult to argue against Jobz deserving a spot towards the top of the list when it comes to people who feel they deserve that title shot when the Green Mountain Wrestling title is introduced. And make no mistake, that very fact is going to be in the back of both these men's minds the entire time. Collar double tie-up. Jobz backs him up in the corner, but a reversal by Ryan Mooney. Gets out of there quick. Oh, and Ryan Mooney dunking out. Technically making it illegal to strike him while he's in the ropes.
He's not scared to get punched. I don't want to get punched.
Daring Jobz to break the rules here. Collar double tie-up once again. Ryan Mooney looking for wrist control and finds it. Jobz now at the mercy of the Rabid man. Jobz turns it around. Gains wrist control himself. Ryan Mooney tries to get to the ropes to break it up. Jobz keeps him right in the middle. Doesn't want him to go anywhere. Turns it into a headlock now. Firm control over this matchup thus far. And runs Ryan Mooney right over. I mean, that was definitive. Ryan Mooney taken by surprise there. Both men having words many times throughout this, and we've barely started into this matchup, and they've already been trash talking each other multiple times. And Ryan Mooney now cinching the headlock in. Backs him up. Jobz sends him off the ropes. And Ryan Mooney tries to knock him down with a shoulder tackle, but Jobz going absolutely nowhere. Tries again.
You're supposed to go down when I... One more time.
Ryan Mooney says he's going to try one more time.
Let's see one more.
Sure. Give it a go. Mooney hyping himself up. Couple handed squats. Some push-ups. And limber up. You got to get the blood flowing, you know? Here we go. And no. Doesn't do it before. Oh! Thought he was getting a little bit of advantage there by getting the kick into the midsection, but being knocked over once again. Jobz coming in for the shoulder block, but Ryan Mooney slowed it down, put it right back into that headlock. Forearm right up against the ear. Uh-oh, hold on a second, crisscross. Mooney, not sure where to go here. Jobz. Mooney just instinctively continuing to run the ropes. Now, winding himself up, savvy to the situation. Slowing down a bit. I mean, Ryan Mooney's cardio is spectacular, but I mean, it's 135 degrees out right now, so.
It's off the hot. Yeah, it's off the hot.
The precious H2O. Oh! And Jobz said one good turn deserves another. Turnabout is fair play and all that. Ryan Mooney feeling getting a taste of his own medicine there as Jobz now thought he found himself in control. I thought he was in control, but Mooney turns it around, pulls him by his singlet, face first into that middle turnbuckle, and now Ryan Mooney goes to work, stomping the heck out of Jobz. Steve Nova getting him out of the corner there. Jobz having a hard time. Oh, the back rake. Digging the claws. The untrimmed claws into the back of Jobz. $1.50 per bottle. So it's okay if he spills a little bit of that water. Nobody's gouging. Barry Vermont, cool like that. Diving uppercut across the back from the middle rope. A 2 count only. The pin broken up by Jobz grabbing that bottom rope. Mooney just stomping the limbs of Jobz. Now with the wrist tape. Blatant choke by Mooney here. Oh, right back to the throat. We saw it earlier. We saw it earlier when he was shoving his boot into the throat of Jobz. Now just choking him with some wrist tape. Textbook suplex right in the middle of the ring, goes for the cover. And Jobz looking up at the sky for just 2 seconds, no more than that, however. For now, at least. As Mooney now applying the rear chin lock. Jobz fighting his way back up to his feet. Elbow to the midsection, but Mooney won't let go. Will not relinquish the hold. Now finally does, and a beautiful drop kick. That's a pretty vertical leap on Jobz. Jobz, I think, called for the Jobz NATO here. Looking to end this. Starts spinning, but no, Mooney grabs that. I couldn't quite tell. I don't know if it was the eyes or grabbing the beard, but turns him around and DDT plants him in the middle. 2 count only. Jobz still digging deep, and Mooney not happy with the count. Over the cover again. Clearly frustrated. Maybe even a little lost for what he needs to do against this guy. Dropping strikes across the crown of Jobz' head. Hoping that was enough to put his lights out for just 3 seconds, but not the case. Jobz still in this one. And Mooney throwing a shot Jobz' way, but clearly Mooney has not done his tape study. If you watch any footage from Jobz, you'll know that all this is chop therapy. It helps Jobz to focus and redirect his rage towards his opponent, whoever that poor soul may be. In this case, Ryan Mooney catching a running, leaping chop in the corner. Oh, another one. Jobz sends Mooney to the opposite corner. Crowd asks for it, crowd gets it. You gotta get the people what they want. Bulldog in the middle of the rope. Goes for the cover now. No weight across the shoulders of Mooney, however. Jobz clearly having a hard time. The heat getting to these men. Both of these guys have a high-end cardio, a high-end cardio game. Oh, here we go, Jobz NATO up across the shoulders, round and round he goes. Ryan Mooney not going to be able to see straight. Holy smokes! Neither man able to stand up straight. And Mooney pins Steve Nova. Thinks he won the match. Mooney can't see anything right now. Now as his vision starts to clear, big clothesline takes him out. Jobz taking full advantage of the confusion caused by that Jobz NATO. Brilliant tactical maneuver. And Jobz calling for the end here. Scoops him up. Oh, quick roll up by Mooney. No, 2 count only. Thrust away. Oh, drop kick in the corner. Catches him right below the chin. That might be it. I think Jobz is out. No. Comes to just in time. What a vicious kick in the corner. Jobz has got to be rocked after this. Mooney sizing up his prey, pulls him in, goes for a rear naked choke. Back to the throat that he's been working on this entire matchup. Jobz puts him up on his back, backpack position, slams him into the corner. The grip loosens, but Mooney right back to it. The vice-like grip, loosened once again, escapes the rear naked choke. Oh, but Mooney right back on it. All of his weight on the lower back of Jobz. Jobz having a hard time, right in the middle of the ring. Far away from all the ropes, far away from breaking this hold. Puts the weight of Mooney on his back once again, inching his way closer to the ropes, but you can see the light in his eyes dying out. Oh! Drops back, and finally gets a moment to breathe. He was starting to fade there. Definitely needed something and found it. Whether it was strategy or skill or desperation, whatever it was, it worked. And Mooney drapes him across the top turnbuckle. And Mooney drapes him across the top rope. What does he have now? Why does he have mannequin heads? I'm not sure what everybody wants right now, but I think Jobz wants to be able to survive this matchup, and if he's going to do it, he needs to turn around. Steve Nova getting rid of that mannequin head. What's he getting now? He's getting another one. He's got another one. Turn around, Nova. No. No. 2 count only. 2 count only. The accessory that got an Al Snow toy banned from shelves just may have turned this matchup in favor of Ryan Mooney. Jobz was able to kick out, but now he's right back in that dangerous position that he was earlier. The choke applied. Arm goes down twice. One more time, this matchup's over. No, Jobz still in here. Jobz still has a little bit of life left in him. No, Jobz falling back. The eyes rolling in the back of his head. No, I gotta call this. Call this. That's it. Get him off of him. Jobz lifeless in the middle of the ring. Mooney with the win. And the fans are not having it here in Barre, Vermont.
Here is your winner, Rabid Mooney!
Mooney resorting to questionable tactics throughout this matchup. Let's be honest and fair about what we saw. Mooney, an impeccable wrestler, but today he didn't rely on his skill. He relied on his cunning and his deviousness. As Jobz did his best, but fell victim to the questionable tactics, and now lies nearly lifeless in the middle of the ring. Somebody needs to get out. Nova's got some water in there. Now he's finally moving. Regardless of the tactics, the history books will say Ryan Mooney got a win today. Folks, don't go anywhere. We've got plenty more action to come right here on the corner of North Main and Oak as Green Mountain Wrestling's Granite City Showdown 3 continues on.